Rich Mayo. I'm the founder and managing member of Blue Sky Web Development, LLC.
My name's Alan Dittmar. I work at Blue Sky Web Development, and my job title is Web Developer.
We're a development company that specializes in software for the web.
My job actually entails many different tasks: installing new websites, updating existing websites, modifying databases, and various testing. I went into the military straight out of high school, and early on I knew there was an issue with my body, at which point I had to work within the military system to remain active. And once I was discharged from the military, I worked at a few jobs over the years, and around 2003 my injuries showed up again, and actually was at odds with my employer because they wouldn't allow me the time to visit the doctors and physicians to determine what was going on with my body, so I was basically laid off at that point.
Alan was introduced to us through the VA's Vocational Rehabilitation Program, and we had currently been trying to create a mapping program for one of our clients, and Alan had received GIS training but hadn't yet gotten into interfaces or usability, those types of things. And so the VA and the OST program and our company worked together to create a training environment where Alan could pick up those missing skills and help us to complete our project on time and expand his skill set.
Once I graduated, I looked for jobs, and most jobs and employers wouldn't suit my needs as far as my disabilities were concerned. So that's what led me through the VA Voc Rehab program, who introduced me to Blue Sky and occupational skills training.
What we prefer about PCC's OST program is not only do you get the student as an intern, but you also get someone from PCC to interface with.
They came up with a program that would allow me to continue working within the limits of my disability, as well as receive some further training in school as well as on the job training.
You can structure the education for the employee to meet your skill set needs. So you get to get that mix between the information from academia into what real world skills you really need, and you can create a training program that benefits you and helps you to groom the employee into the person that you need. And then that person at PCC follows up with you and makes sure that the student's staying on track, that things are working.
The job retraining has changed my life because it's allowed me to remain active in the workforce and not be concerned with being laid off or fired because of my disabilities.
Alan's our third intern through the OST program, and what we found was that the students, when they first come in, are needing help and need a lot of attention. But somewhere in the middle, it switches where some of the skills and things they've learned through going to PCC come back in meetings and other types of engagements with other employees. They share some of that more current information with the other people working here, and so we found that that exchange of information creates a win-win.
This, I'm guessing, is going to be closer to 2, but we'll see how that goes up or down. That looks good. I think the occupational skills training is a great place to start, and it's a very good way to get on-the-job training simultaneously with their educational training.
Alan's been a great employee and an asset to our company. He's got a great attitude. He helps with usability and other insights into how we do work, and overall we're really glad to have him with us.